All right, how do we start?
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we have a wrench. I have my handy dandy socket set. I already know it's a 15 millimeter.
15 millimeter?
15 millimeter. I'm going to put it on my ratchet.
Okay.
So you get that ready. Sometimes you don't want to bring an extension in there because you don't know. Sometimes you got to get in there with that. Just to have it with me. I might not need it, but I just have it on there.
You going under the car?
Underneath the
How
car.
come you don't use your little creeper?
Because it's a little different, because something like this, you have plenty of room underneath.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so do you want to show everybody where the plug is? I'll take the phone off the...
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, my finger's in the way. All right, so I'm gonna go right here. Reach on. It's right here. Put the wrench on, and I'm gonna loosen it. Okay, and then once you loosen it, you put the pan under. You take the nut off with your hand and into the pan. Okay, so it's very hard for me to do both, so I'm gonna go forward from here by turning off the camera from there.
I don't even think the camera's showing what you needed to show.
Yeah, it's very hard.
So where did you get this black catch pan for the oil?
Say it again, huh?
This black catch pan that you're gonna put the oil in.
Oh, this thing? You can get them from
Anywhere, right?
yeah.
How much? 10 bucks, 20 bucks?
Yeah, 10 bucks. You can keep it for life. Bring the oil back to them with this.
Okay.
That's the other things, yeah.
I wonder if I get on the side, if I can see anything. I also don't want to disturb our little dove who's got a nest right... No. It's not really showing anything. All right, I found somewhat of an angle, but really still can't see.
I'm gonna get my little smaller ratchet. So I got this with the long one, and then I use the smaller ratchet to use it.
So the smaller one is what size?
Oh, you'll see when I pull it out. It's the regular ratchet. I like to use the long one because it helps me get leverage in it.
All right, so the long one was for leverage. The short one now is for...
room. You know, one thing about this too, it helps when you have a lift. Does make it easier, but can you do it underneath the car? Yeah.
I take it from the other side, but I really don't want to scare the dove.
Yeah, no problem. Just a matter of loosening. Real loose. Alright, so get to the point where I can do it by hand. In position. And then you just do the rest of the nut because it's going to go into the pan now. There you go. In the pan it goes. Alright, so now the oil is draining. Now you basically can, you shake off your hand because the oil does get on it. And you come out.
All right. While we're waiting for that to fully drain, what size filter is that? Let's tell everybody what filter.
Yeah, we wound up getting the
What is
Ford
this?
Motorsports.
Is there a number?
Yeah, the FL820S.
And I found it for what, $397
Yeah, very
on
good
Amazon?
deal. Yep. So we stick with Ford Motor Parts, Motorcraft, whatever.
Okay.
I mean, you could use Fram and other ones too, but we like to use OEM. So, and then the pricing, couldn't beat the pricing.
And then you're putting in synthetic oil for me?
Yes.
Nice. 5W20 is what the car takes.
Yes.
All right. And we just need that one container?
Yeah. One container.
Okay. Okay, what you got?
All right, so I have the drain plug. Okay. That is the size that's stamped on it. If you have some people like to change it after using it multiple times after a while.
Why is that?
What happens is this rubber can wear out. So as I'm looking at it, you can see that the rubber is still very in good shape.
Okay.
So it's in good shape. Still, the threads are really nice. So I'm gonna continue to use this one. But if anybody ever needs to, purchase a new one, that's the size you would need.
Let's see.
So that would be the drain plug size.
M12 175.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So now I'm gonna go under.
You're going under.
I'm gonna put it in, thread it as much as I can with my fingers, and then I'm gonna tighten it with my wrench. Some people use a torque wrench. I've been doing it for so many years. I have a knack to it where I just make it very tight and to the point where I feel it's comfortable.
All right, the bush behind John has a dove in it with 2 babies, and that's why I'm afraid to go on the other side. But I'm gonna try, see if that helps.
Going under.
You're going under. I'll be right around to catch you. I can see your hand, but I can't see where the tip of your fingers are.
All right, there's my fingers.
Yep.
The plug is right there.
Okay.
So now I'm tightening it up with my fingers.
Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna do it until it stops, and I'll use the wrench for the rest. And it's going in nicely.
And then that's it. For
Well,
being
that's for the plug. And then
below the car. Everything
No.
else happens above the car?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, next is the filter, but that's easy. Let's out in a little further. So, all right, so now I'm gonna put this in tighten position. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I put it on the bolt, as you can hear. Now I'm tightening.
And you don't over tighten, right?
No, that you don't want to do. You need to over tighten. You can strip it. So that's the way. It's actually pretty tight right now. But last time, and that's ready to go. Yeah, now she's tight. All right, so the plugs in. Next, I take my pan. I put it over here. I have a filter.
Where's the filter?
Filter is right here.
Hold on.
All right, so this is the filter wrench I'll be using to take the filter off.
And is there a particular size? Because filters come in all different sizes. So is there a special size you needed to buy?
The number on it is 2545, and it's called a RiteFit. Okay. There are different sizes, but this is the one that fits this fits the Ford. Okay. This Ford filter.
And that number was 2545, you said?
Let me look at it one more time. 2545.
Okay.
But there is a diameter measurement too. It's basically you want it to fit on this filter. So I'll show you how that works. So basically it goes over. Okay, so then you see that tighten, that's loosen it right now. Now if I wanted to tighten it, now it's tightened. See, it's like a
pulley.
See? That would be loosening it. So that's the way I got to get it on.
I really didn't understand how you loosened it.
So you stick it on, and what happens, it tightens. See how it tightens?
Automatically.
Around it, what it does is it grabs the filter, right? And with that, and then you're able to turn to.
Oh, okay.
And then you do the opposite way, same thing. It tightens.
And it loosens. Okay.
Okay. All right, so the filter is right here. I'm going to put my tool on, and then there's no way I'm going to be able to hold this phone.
Okay, well now you showed them.
The way I did is I put it on the filter.
Yep.
I want like this, and then the rest I'll do by hand.
Okay, why is that?
All you're doing is to break the tightness off. Like sometimes you can get them off by hand even. They're not supposed to really be tight, but some people make them a little tighter than others.
Okay.
So now, I got it loose. Now you just spin it off. You spin left.
Okay. And you got the pan underneath because there's going to be more oil coming out.
Yep.
Got it.
You loosen it, you let it drain.
Yep, I see the oil coming out.
Yep. See now it's draining. I'll let it drain for a while. Then I'll spin more. Might drain a little bit more. So that's what you do. You just take your time.
Okay.
You keep cardboard. You keep a nice little, couple drain pans extra, just in case you run into situations.
Okay.
That's how you keep it nice and neat, and you don't get yelled at for getting something on the driveway.
Oil on the driveway, on the paving stones that I have to go clean.
Yes.
We have a movie on that. We did a video because John left me with oil stains.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, okay, Shaggy.
Wasn't me. The next thing I do is I take the oil filter and I put oil in.
Why did you do that?
You run your finger around
What's
I
in
like
oil?
to put oil in here because then this way the engine doesn't have like a startup of dry oil.
Okay.
So I like to put some in the oil. Some people believe it's a good idea. Some people think it's a bad idea. I think it's a great idea.
Why would some people think it's a bad idea?
Personally, I think it's a very good idea because you're avoiding a dry startup. I don't see any negative sides to it. Now,
But the people who say it's negative, what are they?
I haven't heard their excuses.
Oh.
To me, I think it's just laziness.
Yeah.
Because it can be a little annoying. It's a little more time consuming, as you can see. You know, you let it soak in. See what it's doing too? It's soaking into the filter. See how I put some in and now it's re-soaking in again?
Yep.
So.
Okay, so you took your other pan and then you moved the oil into this pan.
I took it out of this one and I put it in this one.
Okay.
And then now I'm draining that filter as much out of the oil out of it as I can, and then I'm going to put that into something where I can throw it away. So.
Gotcha. So that pan was wider, so it catches more.
Yeah, it's a little easily to maneuver instead of trying
it.
to get in that little hole all the time.
But then this one has the spout on the side. Once you put the cover back on, that allows you to put it like back into maybe that.
I could put it back in this and bring it
Gotcha.
to the auto parts, or I could even leave it in there and bring it to auto parts. But I usually put it in this one.
Okay.
So now we're gonna go put this in. So basically what's gonna happen is now is I go underneath.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna tighten righty-tighty.
Okay.
And you do it hand tight.
Hand tight. You don't use the tool again.
Nope.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to follow you down below because...
I do is I dry off all the oil off the exhaust pipes. This way you don't smell it. It's gonna burn some now still, but at least, you know, it's not wet.
Okay.
A little trick that, you know, some people might not do, but... Alright, so now we're ready to come above. Stop putting oil on. All
Here
right,
it comes with the funnel.
I get my funnel, but also just don't take the funnel and use it. Make sure you look through it. You don't see some dirt. You don't see a piece of paper towel or something in there that can go into the engine. See, oh, look what I just found. You don't want that in your engine, right? So you just give it a quick wipe. A lot of people, once again, they'll be lazy. They'll just use the funnel, and who knows? It could be a nut in there that can fall through and end up in the motor or something. So.
You know what? I could use that as a hearing aid. What'd you say, Sonny? What'd you say?
Oh, much better. I like it. You can hear everything.
Oh, I actually do hear you laugh.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, goodness.
We're always reinventing things. Whatever it takes. All right, so we're just going to stick it in here.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Same thing.
Where does it go?
I'm going to stick it in here.
It goes right in there. Okay.
Now we're going to take our...
You know what? Let me go on the other side. I don't want to scare our dove.
Okay. All right, and as simple as that, you pour it in.
And that's all we need is that.
Yeah,
That's a 5-quart.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I like to just let it drain for a while because it does take a while to get all the oil out of these things.
Now
Put
what?
oil in, but I'm going to check to see what's going on. Make sure it's...
Wait, where'd you find that dipstick?
That dipstick is right here in the front.
All right.
Yellow.
It's got a yellow handle.
Yes. And out it comes. I'm going to clean it. And we're going to check it. And sometimes it takes a little while for everything to just make it to the bottom of the engine a little bit. So, all right, so you got 2 dots. Minimum, maximum. You want it at that dot right there.
Okay.
So we're going to find out if this is enough oil in this car. Because every car has their little differences. Like I had one car that had to take 5 3/4 or something.
Really?
Like that. Yeah. Nothing's simple anymore. So I'm not really totally sure with this car. All right, so yeah, we're good. We're right up to the mark. Right at max.
Awesome.
So we're good. Nice and clean. Came out really good. Because sometimes you can put brand new oil in and you pull it out. If you don't maintain your car, you'd be surprised how you could pull it out and it still looks dirty again.
Really?
But we take very good care of this car because Marguerite says
I love my car.
she loves this car. Mass airflow, throttle body, intake manifold. You know, those are the things you're gonna keep up on.
Okay. So, mission accomplished. You're going to
Yeah,
clean,
now the rest is just
drain, start the car, let it run.
Yep. That should be it.
Awesome. I don't have to show people starting the car. We're done?
We're done.
All right, Johnny's Auto Shop closed for the evening.